case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
A classic case of contract misunderstanding led to a headbutting legal battle between two companies, Wagner Advertising Corp and S&M Enterprises, in 1986. The dispute was centered around the interpretation of a lease agreement for billboard space on a Manhattan edifice. Contracted on December 16, 1981, Wagner Advertising had leased the exterior wall of a building owned by Barbara Michaels for its captivating outdoor advertising. Further making the situation complex, Wagner had subleased the space to yet another company. Within the clauses of the agreement, however, was the permission for the lease termination if the building was sold. The tranquility of Wagner's advertising business was truncated when, on January 22, 1982, the building was sold to S&M Enterprises. The new owners exercised their perceived right by canceling the erstwhile extended lease. Wagner's contention in the ensuing lawsuit was that the cancellation right was an exclusive reserve of the original owner, Michaels. In the initial court ruling, Wagner's argument was upheld. The court opined that S&M Enterprises erred in nullifying the lease. In return, damages were deemed an appropriate remedy to Wagner for the contract breach. Unwilling to accept the verdict, both parties appealed the decision, which triggered an order for further assessment of damages. Wagner also pushed its case on the premise that the leased space held unique utilities crucial for its advertising business, thereby justifying a specific performance demand. Nevertheless, this was found to be a far reach. The trial court astutely pointed out the possibility of economically valuing even the most unique properties. Wagner, it turns out, had over 400 more leases comparable to the one in dispute, thus drowning out their uniqueness argument. Eventually, in light of the weighty repercussions attached to specific performance that could harm the defendant and unjustly favor the plaintiff, the court declared this as an unviable solution. Instead, the court sent the case back for further proceedings, putting an end to this chapter of the contentious legal dispute.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.